All right. 2 days ago in Dubai, there was this article in the paper that a Dubai couple they revealed the gender of their child on Burj Khalifa. Okay, so they booked the tower, whatever, for that particular moment, the lighting, the effects, and at the exact time, or whatever time it was, 7:30 p.m., they lit up the whole tower with a countdown and revealed it was, I don't know, boy or girl or whatever. Okay. Now, people send me the news article and they said, hey man, look at this shit, what the fuck is wrong with these people? And so, fine. However, when, many people started to send me, they started to ask my opinion. I was just tired of copy pasting the same answer. So I thought I'll make a video and give you my response. Now, there are many variables here that you need to consider. Now, for example, if I tell you my neighbor has a child and when they search for the identity, they found a penis. Would you be like, wow, fuck, Loy, your neighbor's child has a penis? No, you're not going to be bothered. If I tell you, oh, their neighbor's child has a vagina, it's a girl, you'll be like, Loy, who the fuck cares, man? If I tell you the child has two, both, a penis and vagina, it's a transgender or whatever, it's a lady boy, or you'll be like, Loy, I don't fucking care, man. I have things to do in life. Who the fuck cares what? Even if that kid has 4 heads and a trunk and looks like a mutant or has superpowers, how does it fucking help me? So, first and foremost is for you and me, it doesn't matter because you and I don't follow these people, you and I don't know these people, and I don't give a fuck about it, okay? That's number one. However, if suppose there is a movie star or film star or someone who is your friend or relative or someone who you have been following for a couple of years, if they say, my wife has a baby, and you'll be like curious, yeah, oh wow, I'd like to know what. Or let's say your favorite actor or favorite actress says, I'm going to have a baby. You would be curious to know, wow, okay. Let's say, for example, whoever, I don't know, with star, like lately Cardi B, she came with that song WAP, which I commented on. Or Donald Trump has another baby. Well, like curiosity, okay, we don't care, but we are just curious. Okay. So it's people we know, or people who are close to, or people we follow or admire, we are kind of interested. And last if not the least, there are those whom, if we are crazy about them, or if we follow them 24/7, or we are obsessed about them, or your own relative, or maybe your own spouse, yes, you'll be hyper curious. So this particular news was targeted towards people who are crazy about this couple, okay? But that's just one part of the story. The part of the story that you're not thinking about is how smart and intelligent these people are. See, there are two possibilities here. Either one, the government of Dubai looking at the ideal opportunity to promote the services of Burj Khalifa, that it's not just for companies, it's for individuals, it's for your personal, it's for Valentine's. See, now after they have shown a personal message of a couple having a baby, there'll be so many people who will be motivated or inspired to spend money on Burj Khalifa. Say I spend 100,000 dirhams, okay, or maybe $100,000, oh, I can emblazon on that to my girlfriend, I love you, or to my baby, congratulations, or to people, this is my brand. So what happens is the Dubai government has indirectly communicated to the world that if you have the money and you want to communicate a message, this is a possibility, and it opens up a whole new world of advertising. Okay, so number one, I look at it from the point of view that the Dubai government was involved in this, okay, to make sure that they advertise to the world that, listen man, we have a structure here, we have the infrastructure, we have the capability. So instead of advertising only on New Year or Samsung's launch or something, we can advertise every single day if you want, provided your message is approved, by the ministry or whatever. Okay, so that's one. Now the second part is about this couple. See, let me tell you, this couple, they are not dumb. They are not dumb. If you actually check their video, I think it has some 15 million views or 13 million views, I'm not sure. I just looked at the number, I was like, fucking hell. There are 15 million people on this planet who are crazy about these kind of gimmicks, So, and calculate it this way. If you get 1,000 views, you get $1. 10,000 views, $10. Then 100,000 views, $1,000. 1 million views, So just multiply it that way. I'm not too sure how many views generate how much of revenue, but I'm very sure, I can tell you without a doubt, for like 13 million views that they got, they must have easily clocked in at least $10,000, $15,000. Okay, now you'll still say that, oh Loy, that's not much, man, for the amount they must have spent. You're forgetting the part that they got billions of dollars worth of free publicity. Billions, not millions, billions of dollars. Why I'm saying that? They are now known in history. In history, they will be remembered as the first couple to do this on Burj Khalifa. They were featured on almost every news and media outlet. Other social media enthusiasts were talking about it. The engagement level was off the charts. See, even people who commented, what the fuck is this? So-called influencers. What? People even who are bitching about it. Think about it. Nobody's talking about you. Nobody's talking about me. But we are talking about this person. So who's the winner? Who's smart? In today's day and age, if people talk about you, that's success. Now, best example, why do you think Donald Trump always talks something unnecessary or stupid or tweets something ridiculous? You think he's that dumb? You think he's careless? I'll tell you, there is a creative and marketing agency that is busy analyzing, a legal team that is busy analyzing each and every tweet. Okay, the legality, or is this the problem? And then they send the tweet. It's not Donald Trump who's just tweeting, no, it is somebody else. He has 110 things to worry about. And this company or this agency that sends these tweets, they evaluate the good, bad, ugly, and they calculate the mileage. They calculate the return. They calculate the engagement. And based on the trajectory of the things, the way things are moving, that is the direction they move. So these people, they know for a fact what they're doing. Have a look at the video. I just skimmed through the video. It's a high production value video. You think they just woke up one day, okay, let's have a gender reveal? No. They planned it out in advance. They sat down with their team. Okay, guys, what is the next video that we should have? What should the concept be? What should the targeted audience be? Like, they sat down with the creative team. They sat down with the cameraman. They sat down with the lighting. They sat down with the, designing heads. See, even their clothes that they're wearing, even the makeup, even the decor, even the camera angles, everything was planned out to the T. It is not a random, it's not just taking a fucking selfie stick like how I taking a GoPro and just talking. No. These people are very smart. Don't you know, it's like saying, oh, Donald Trump is so dumb, oh, Narendra Modi is so dumb, oh, this film actress, her sex video got leaked, oh, Kim Kardashian is showing her boobs, oh, she's so dumb. No, you're fucking stupid if you think that. They are generating billions, if not billions, millions. See, Kim Kardashian's sister, that other one who keeps showing her boobs and her ass, she's worth $1 billion, man. Billion. Let that fucking sink in. Billion. She's hardly in her 20s. She's worth billions. You and I, do we even have $1 million in the bank? Fuck. So these people must have sat down with their creative team, with everyone. Okay, camera angles, what are the outfits we should wear, where should we shoot? They went to the venue, okay, where should the camera be? They took a scripting, okay, this is how we should walk, this is how the camera, they took a test footage. All this was fucking planned. The camera angle at Burj Khalifa, the camera angle at us. They sat down and planned all this. And then after they planned out all this, they had meetings with the Burj Khalifa representatives. They had permission with they took permission with the legal teams. You know, is it allowed, not allowed? They planned it out properly to the T. And after the video was taken, the editing team sat on the fly to put up this video on time. And after this video was uploaded, they made sure that they marketed left, right and center to all social media outlets, all media houses. You know, the 13 million views is nothing. The engagement is what people are dying for. And for these people, I mean, incredible. You are now, you know, you'll be known throughout the world. It's put in history. Historically, now, if anyone Google searches, first couple to advertise on Burj Khalifa, their name will come. I'm pretty sure now someone will come with, I love you, mom, I love you, dad. Someone will come with, be my Valentine, will you marry me? This is revenue generation for the Dubai government. And this is people leveraging on their brand. So just because you and I don't follow these people or don't like these people or whatever shit, doesn't mean that they're irrelevant. See, today it's all about making money. Whether, you know, some people say, oh man, she's showing her ass, she's showing her boobs. Okay, fine. You show your crotch, you show your vagina and see how many views you'll get, how much money you'll get. You'll say, oh, Lloyd, that's beyond my, my values. Fuck your values. Who the fuck cares about, put your values up your ass and die. Yeah, who the fuck cares? Oh, I'm self-righteous. Why, you never watched a fucking porno? You never fucking masturbated? You never had sex with somebody? What fucking values you're talking about, man? Shut the fuck up. You know, we all work for money. We all work for money. It just differs from person to person. There are some people who are so fucking smart. There are some people who know, I'll do this, I'll do that. There are some people who, very clear, my values are this. Values don't feed me. So, see, I personally know there are girls who are married some 70-year-old fart, even though they didn't love the person, made sure that the person trusted them, got all the money, person died, they became a millionaire. All the money is theirs. So, are you going to sit on the high horse? Oh, you don't have any fucking values. I know there are girls who are in their 20s who agree to have, men shit and piss in their mouths and all that. But they have now multi-millions in the bank just for those few nights of abuse. You can say, oh, Loy, I would never do that. Fine, that's you. That doesn't make you special. That doesn't make you great. I know there are some 50-year-old women who tell me, Loy, I have never slept with a man. I have never sold my values. I have made a decent amount of money, but I'm not going to bend over and... Fine, that's you. Nobody gives a fuck. Just as nobody cared about this couple's... Many people didn't care about this couple's reveal. Nobody cares about you. See, so the bottom line, what I want to tell you is, according to me, this is my opinion, these people are fucking intelligent. Brilliant move. Brilliant. The whole world is talking about you. Everyone's talking about you. The media is talking about you. There's social media engagement. I didn't know about you. I came to know that you exist. So bravo. You did it. You, with that one video, you generated the ROI that was so fucking incredible. Maybe it'll be hard to replicate. Fantastic. For me, I look at them from a business perspective, from a branding perspective, from a, from a strategy perspective. That's amazing. You seriously think they were dying to know, oh, I want to, know the boy or girl. Oh, it is a private matter, man. It's like knowing how big your sausage is. Oh, my sausage is 4 inches, 5 inches. It's only for you. It's a private matter. Once upon a time, many years ago, you think anyone gave a fuck whether you have a boy or girl? Who the fuck cares? Just that today people are jobless. They have nothing else to do. You think people with money, power and success priorities, like Jeff Bezos is interested to know, oh, my employee has a boy or girl. Oh, watchman Ramu has a boy or girl. Oh, let me sit and wait for the gender reveal. Nobody gives a fuck. It's just that these people, they were smart enough to fulfill a demand, okay, which either the people knew or didn't know, and they leveraged on it like no one else's business. Like Kim Kardashian saying a sex tape got leaked. Like leak. What leak? Same way. Same way. Just like, why do you think Cardi B is saying that song, WAP, Wet Ass Pussy? You think a sane person would go and say, hey, my pussy is wet, hey, my ass is wet, put something in my asshole? No, they would not say that. They're saying that because there are fucking idiots on this planet. On this planet, there are quite a number of idiots who have nothing else to do in life. So you entertain them, you make money. End of story, right? What's so complicated? So hope you understood. So you do something, my suggestion to you, you do something which the world will talk about, which people will admire, which engagement will be high. Do something. Fine, stay on your high horse of values. Oh, my values are so high. Oh, these are just influencers. Fine, do something, no? You do something and show. Can't do, then shut the fuck up. You can't do anything, even with or without your values. You can't do anything. What the fuck are you talking? They're influencers. Oh, look at this. Ha ha ha. Anyway, this is my opinion. Let me know what you think. Put your comments down below. This is me signing off. Take care.
Are you fed up of life? Earning a pathetic salary, working long hours, having an ungrateful boss, facing office politics, the constant fear of losing your job, and after paying rent, groceries, shopping, and children's expenses, you are left with hardly any savings. Is this the life you dreamed of? Or do you wish to change your life forever? Meet Loy Macedo, the world's #1 personal branding coach. He will help you identify the real you, position and sell yourself by getting the job of your dreams, and make good money anywhere in the world. If you do not believe me, Google his name, Loy Macedo, and you will find 2 million web links online and over 200 recommendations from very happy clients. So the question is, do you want to change your life? If yes, then contact Loy Macedo. www.loymacedo.com. Who is loymacedo.com? Thinkpersonalbranding.com. What are you waiting for? Do it now.